Hello and welcome back.
Hello.
We are here yet again to tell you about a whole lot of nothing.
The show about nothing.
Show about nothing and from the spa. We have all been doing something, haven't we? What are we?
Well, I've been eating a lot.
I know. Talk about the emotion.
Stress baking, man.
Oh my god! I wish we had flour. You know what? I had to chuck out all my flour because mothy things in them. Weevils.
Not mossy things, they're called weevils, buddy.
You could have sold it on the black market, Trudi. Right? You could have
if they're there long enough,
Well, how long are we talking since you've baked?
Well, I don't normally bake, but I was wanting to bake, and then I had to
sift
throw
them out, dude.
That's what my nana used to do. My mama, and it was. I mean, horrifying. Let's be honest. Horrifying to know that she was sieving out the little bugs.
What if you lived through the war, you know?
Yeah, to be fair. If I was desperate enough, maybe I would have done it.
Let's check in again in 3 weeks' time, and will you
see where I am. See whether I've been sifting
flour.
Exactly.
But a protein.
Exactly.
Mate, we will be eating everything in the cupboard, even that crap at the back of the fridge that looks like crap. Right. You know, and those tins of like mung beans and shit. Oh, stuff that's at the back of the cupboard, the pantry. You know, those beans that we just like, we get because we think we're healthy.
We're going to be healthy today.
We'll push that back, you know. All of that stuff. We'll eat it. We'll eat it. We'll eat everything.
Well, I am eating everything at the moment currently, apparently.
Anyway,
it takes a lot of energy to worry this much. Like, I'm not doing anything physical. It's just
do you know what? I've been so tired. I'm so tired. Just I had a headache all day, and it's just because I'm I don't know, whatever, stressed, mildly stressed in the back of my head all the time. You know, like just
natural.
It's tiring. Oh my god.
Well, I did some editing.
Oh, good work.
Oh, good girl.
It wasn't easy. It was not easy, but I've got my my husband there home on the weekends, so he's been having a look at it for me, and Wendy's been having a look at it for me. So you know how you get to a stage when you're writing, and it's like, what is wrong?
Why is it not working?
Make it go away. I just want to publish this next month and it's not done. So I'm at that stage.
Oh, good. That's a great stage to be at.
You're actually working though, Cheryl, which is like 10 out of 10 for that.
I was supposed to be finished my book, and so I'm jealous of you, Cher, that you've actually got a book to edit, because mine's still got about another 10k to go before it's finished, and it was supposed to be finished by the end of March. So
it's a scary time.
What, a day or two?
A day to write 10k when I've been struggling to write one. That sounds doable.
The same. I usually write a lot more than I am, but I haven't. I've been writing.
You've been writing your thriller?
I know.
Thriller.
She's been writing. She's been writing between 2.5 and 3. Isn't that
that's shocking.
That's just like,
it's so sad.
Fair, it's only 50% output though of normal, to be fair.
Yeah.
And
jealousy is a really ugly trait. I'm just saying.
Not if you do it with a smile.
Yeah. No. Right. I'll just point out I've been reading your book, Cheryl. Thank you very much. So I want to tell you a little story. You know, I'm the house woman, and I do all the house, most of the house stuff, because I work at home, house person. How about house person?
Much better.
So, anyway, so got out of the shower, and my husband walked in, he goes, "What's that?" It's clothes, and they're on the floor. And he said, "Why are they on the floor? Put them in the basket." And I'm like, "You are not telling me
don't even
to pick up after myself." He's like, "Look, you know, it's just as many muscles to drop them on the floor as just to put them in the..." I was like, just back it up, buddy, and get out of my face. Seriously. I was just like, you are not... This is the man who can't even open the dishwasher and put the dishes in. He puts them, stacks them nicely above it. And I'm getting told off.
I do know that your curtains are closed today, Wendy, so you're blocking them out.
Yeah. He does tend to walk past a lot. No, he's actually on his exercise cycle at the moment, doing exercise. So. But anyway, I'm like, is this what it's going to be like for 4 weeks?
Yeah, no, it is. And it's going to ramp up.
Yeah.
Not allowing it in, mate. It's not happening.
Some things don't have to change, right?
No. Well, I've been reading. I want to say about my book. Is
that what you've been doing instead of writing?
Yeah, basically. See, this is Georgette Heyer. It's Devil's Cup. It's one of my favourite books. And I love Georgette Heyer. I've read this probably about 1 billion times. I'm not even exaggerating.
No, I think you might be on $1 billion.
No, just and
Just a lot.
But I just wanted to show you this cover, right? So
Bring it closer.
so
Oh,
can you see?
Look at that.
The dead dude with blood. See the blood on the cover?
Yeah,
on a romance cover.
It's a historical romance, right? And
meanwhile, the horse calmly stands there and eats.
Well, what it is, so it's the first scene of the book, right, where he's like I can't remember, Vidal is in the carriage and he's off to some big fancy event and he gets held up and then he casually shoots the highwayman in the face when he pokes his head in through the window, and then the body's dead, and then the groom comes along and says, oh, well, what should we do with the body? And he goes, nothing. Like, is it my concern? Like, and they keep going. So they keep
similar
going.
to Wendy's laundry experience.
Yeah, he sounds like a peach. Hey, I'm not ruling it out that he'll be alive after 4 weeks.
But my point is, dead body on the cover. Like, that was a good idea. Like, honestly, I don't know.
Well, she's Georgette Heyer, so she's allowed.
Yeah, probably didn't matter.
Quietly.
This was published in 1969 by Pan Books. Sorry, Pan
there you
Books.
go. That's probably why.
First published in 1932.
She can do whatever the hell she likes. She's Georgette Heyer.
Dead
Seriously.
body. Like, what?
Now move on.
Anyway,
Seriously.
sorry. I just was like, okay, but I dare someone to find a worse cover. That could be our dare for
nice
today.
idea.
Nice find it.
Honestly, a cover that dead body on historical. Sorry, I'm a little bit disturbed by it, even though I love the book and I've had it for a very long time and read it many times and never noticed it before.
Mine's different. I'm going to show you my cover, which is a far better cover.
Yes.
There we go.
So what's on there?
What is it though? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's the boat. It's the albatross. I get it. Okay. So he steals her away. He kidnaps her.
So if you've got a devil's cub with a different cover, post it on our page.
Shout out for the devil's cubs.
Devil's cub.
But
devil's
cub. also, it does show us that we can change our covers. And if something doesn't work, we can change it. And not to do that.
Because there'll be covers that look like this too. This isn't. Yes. I don't have Devil's Cover in this vision, but this was. I got a whole bunch of them when this style was out, and this was
many years ago.
1992. Okay. Sorry, okay, it's probably not interesting. But 1992, so it has been published many times. Oh, look, and then these sorts of covers were done again. Every single book in her thing, done again in a different style.
So you can update your covers, people.
Yeah.
Just FYI. Okay, Shah, what's happening in your world?
I love the way Wendy tries to move us along like that. Like she thinks that she's some kind of...
Well, I'm dressed for exercise today, as you can
But
tell.
have you exercised?
No. But I'm dressed for
Are you going to, though? Is this active wear?
I have magnificent plans in order to do a thing called body balance through so Les Mills, which is in New Zealand but it's all over the world, exercise gym place. They do classes, and our national TV here in New Zealand is screening their 3 different classes every day, like throughout lockdown, which is pretty cool for everybody. So I am going to do the body balance one, which is supposedly a combination of Tai Chi and yoga and other things. But didn't quite make the live screening of it this morning, so I'm going to try again tomorrow.
Can you watch it not live? Do you have to watch it live?
I'm hoping it's on demand. So I'm hoping that, can do that. So that's my plans. And on the weekend, I got out and did gardening. So that was good.
I planted some broccoli and some Brussels sprouts, which just happened to be my 2 favourite vegetables and the 2 vegetables that Zoe and Peter hate.
Brussels sprouts is your favourite vegetable?
I love them. They're little baby.
Well, they should be grown by the time that all the shops are back out and you can buy them for 50 cents each.
Yeah,
great.
I just can't. Wow.
Maybe the next apocalypse. Just saying.
It's fun being out in the garden, growing stuff.
Totally is. I agree. No, I agree.
Cheryl, what have you been doing?
What have you been doing, Cheryl?
Aside from wearing a tiara.
I've been editing, but I've been walking every day. And today I had a similar experience to Shah. I tried to get onto my Pilates Zoom call, and it was an epic fail. And so hopefully I'm pretty sure they are recording it. So I'm still in my exercise gear and hoping to do that after this.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to do that after this. I went for my first cycle yesterday.
Outside.
Out on the road.
Oh, wow.
Real world. I was allowed out.
And
because we're past Sunday.
Were the colours a little bit brighter? Was the air a little bit sweeter?
Just looked like a different world, to be
Oh,
honest.
Isn't that funny?
With no cars,
Yeah.
Well,
No,
yeah.
people were like,
That's
everyone
weird.
was like waving and that. And there were people
Yes.
sitting on their doorsteps in their
I know.
pajamas still.
People are so
You know,
friendly, and it's
I
like
was
normally, you know,
I
you
was
don't
like,
make
Blake,
eye
I don't know what
contact.
No, I was like, what is this? And he said, just smile, mate, and wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
That's what it-
apocalypse. Should I be saying that?
Yeah, no.
No.
The amount of people that say, hi, how are you? I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
I do too. It's a nice feeling. There are definite bonuses.
People
from
normally
Yeah.
say hello, though, don't they? Like,
Well,
Maybe in Cambridge,
everybody.
where there's only 5
I think
people,
in New
but
Zealand,
everywhere
most people, it's just a raising of the eyebrows. You know,
Yeah.
like
I think that's because you're in
Right.
Auckland. You Aucklanders, man. Maybe.
Oh, do not.
been in Cambridge
Do
for
not.
like 4 years. Goodness me.
Oh, your freaking head in, girl.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I grew up in Cambridge, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, well,
very-
we're pleased you're back there, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
That's your place.
Well, we're much friendlier down here. That's all I can. So you just showed our audience exactly what Aucklanders are like.
Love it.
Just saying.
No, it's just you and me. No one else.
Okay. Hey, listen, I want to slip in something here. Just if you're watching this on YouTube, could you please subscribe? Now, I am going to promise I'm going to stop asking this each time. And
No,
if you're
you're not.
watching
You're
this
always
on
gonna.
Facebook, can you go to our we've now grown, I think, to 29 subscribers.
Flies.
And we're
So-
looking for 100. The magic mark is 100. And then I'll stop asking. So
Okay.
Please
we
do
really
it because she's
appreciate that,
really
please,
annoying.
because I'm really annoying
Yeah.
everybody, and I just become more and more annoying. Just
Even
saying.
more annoying than she normally is.
Even more
She's
annoying.
normally quite
Yeah.
annoying, you know. So
Yeah.
And
That's
Okay.
even more.
it's getting on our nerves now.
don't
Like,
you have
you know.
something else for a show? Don't you have a special Kiwiana?
Well, we
Tim?
thought we would teach everybody to speak Kiwi during this season.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do a Kiwiana word of the day. And even though we know that we don't have accents, other people apparently
I mean, they're insane, clearly.
hear them.
Yeah.
And actually, side note, if you go to our Facebook page, Wendy's posted a post the other day on where are you from, and it's really cool for us to see everybody all over the world. Like, I mean, I think, speaking for myself anyway, I sometimes wonder if there's anybody else out there, or whether we're just talking to the void. And
Mhm.
it's
We
really
kinda are
cool
talking
to
to
see
the
where you
void.
are. So that's really nice.
Turns out not.
But
So what's
anyhow,
the word today,
the
Sha?
word today is Chippie. Chippie. Now, I understand from the UK folks that means the local fish and chip shop or takeaways. Is that what they mean by chippy? So for us, so as in a inanimate object, for us, a chippy is a builder, a carpenter, a construction person. That is a chippy.
Or you say to a little child, "Would you like a chippy? Come and have some chippy, chippy, chippy,
No.
chippy."
No, okay, you're clearly no, we don't.
Chippy, chippy,
No
chippy.
one. I think that's how you speak to your dog, mate.
And
Quietly.
chips can be both potato crisps, and as in like Lay's, if you're in the States, the Lay's potato crisps, and they can also be French fries too. So just
We're
saying.
confusing.
We call them chips.
Chips, yeah.
A hot chip. Should be hot
Chops.
chips, right?
Not
Hot
chops. Not
chops.
chops. No, chips.
Chips.
And sometimes
Cheeps,
eaten
not cheeps,
with
like in Australia.
tomato sauce, sometimes eaten with ketchup, sometimes with a little bit of malt vinegar sprinkled on the top, depending
Yes.
on...
That's very English.
My husband would agree.
Yeah. I think we've done well
Yeah, I
today.
think,
There you go,
well.
people.
I think we're a little
Chippy.
bit less hysterically giggly today. I think.
Yeah,
Although
we're trying
you
to bring
have
it
done a lot
in.
of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to bring it in. Trying to bring it in.
Yeah, but I don't know whether we should, because it's not as much. You know, we got to.
Oh well, we'll get back there. But at the moment, we're calm. This is us being calm.
I don't know if I'm calm.
And just can we say, people, we hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep reading, and don't be
Yes.
hard on yourself if you can't write or if you can't do what you need, you feel you need to do, because this is not a time for that.
Look at us.
Just-
Unfocused is our middle name now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Focus
Yeah, it
Schmocus is our middle name.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
universal. Like, it's universal feeling, so it's okay.
Trudy,
Yeah.
Focus Schmocus.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
your homework
Okay.
is go and look
Yes.
at Devil's Cub. Have you got
Yes,
it on the
yes.
bookshelves, and take a shot of it and let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Curious to
All right.
know.
until
All right.
next
See you
time.
all.
Bye for now.
Well,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.